Hi, I don't know what people are always thinking, but never skip moisturizer no matter what you think. And another thing you should never skip is primer. And here I'm using Miss Metic's Aqua Grip to help my foundation grip properly to my skin. And before I blend it out, I'm spraying my brush with some setting spray, and I'm just going to stamp that foundation onto my skin. I think that the brush helps to give full coverage, and it just helps everything blend seamlessly. If you want, you can also go back in with a damp beauty sponge and press it in again for a more seamless and flawless blend. But I liked how this looked, so I just kept going. Next, I am using LA Girl Concealer in the shade Cool Tan, and I'm going to be using Beautiful Bronze at the edges as well, because I just feel like Beautiful Bronze is the closest to my skin tone, and it's just going to give me that perfect seamless blend of concealer. Just watch and see how this comes out. Now I'm using this dark pink lipstick from Tara Cosmetics as my blush, and I'm making sure to use a damp beauty sponge to blend it out, because you do not want any harsh looking blush on your cheeks. So after blending that out, I'm going to turn the pointed side of the sponge and start to blend out the concealer. I like to blend out every other area before I come to the under eyes, because leaving it there allows it to be tacky and it allows it to give you fuller coverage, and that's what I want under my eyes. So after that, I'm also going to make sure to sharpen the edges of my eyeshadow using that concealer sponge. That's as opposed to like using a brush. I think the sponge works better, gives it a seamless and nice blend. So after that, I'm now going to take some setting powder and this dry beauty sponge, and I'm just going to apply a very thin layer, until I am satisfied with how those areas are set. If I want to go back in and bake, because I have oily skin, I can now go in, but I prefer not to. Now I'm going to set the rest of my skin with my actual powder shade from Zekiel Cosmetics, and it's the same shade I use for my nose contour. Then I take a pink eyeshadow and use as blush before I go on in with setting spray. I'm covering my eyes because it's matte eyeshadow and I don't want specks of water or setting spray on it. I've been doing this step, which is using beauty sponge to press in my setting spray, and it has really been working wonders. It just helps everything to look skin like, and I do that before I go on in to apply highlighter. To get a blinding effect from my highlighter, I'm going to apply some of this loose highlighter from Sopro Cosmetics with a precise brush on the highest point of my cheeks. You guys know I love highlighter, so I'll always go back in and apply and reapply until I get the blinding effect I want. And I use my finger to press it in to help it blend better before I then go on in to fix my lashes. And I just wanted to give it a last look and apply a gloss, and then this is the final look. I have a video on how I did the hair and how I did the eyeshadow, and please endeavor to check them out and subscribe to my channel before you guys leave, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.